The following video excerpt is taken from a recent edition of Financial Management Network, a production of SmartPros.
David Walker served as Comptroller General of the United States, the nation's chief accountability officer. He recently founded and is currently CEO of the Comeback America initiative. Yet the last Congress, in a lame duck session, left town after approving a massive $850 billion jobs creation bill that relies most entirely on tax expenditures. Is that something that our children and our grandchildren are going to end up paying for?
Washington needs to wake up. We need to recognize that we are on an imprudent and unsustainable path, that if we do not start demonstrating serious commitment to putting our nation's finances in order, that we could have a sudden debt crisis that could cause an economic problem much worse than the one that we've had in recent years. It's time to get serious. It's time for results, not rhetoric.
Remind me, how significant are the deductions, credits, and other special provisions of the tax code?
That's an important question, Becky. Most people understand that the federal government spends $3.5+ trillion a year in mandatory and discretionary spending, but what they don't realize is it forgoes over $1 trillion a year in revenues in tax deductions, exemptions, exclusions, and credits, so-called backdoor spending. And there's absolutely no question that those all have to be on the table, just as direct spending has to be on the table as well. Becky, what Americans need to understand is while all of us should be concerned about $1 trillion+ deficits and the additional debt burdens that we take on resulting from that the short-term deficits don't really represent the threat to our future, because most of those deficits are driven by temporary factors. The real threat to our collective future are the deficits that will exist after the economy is fully recovered, after unemployment's down, after the wars are over, and all long after the housing and financial services crises are past.
Well, after all the struggles that you've cited, David, I suppose that I have to ask you, does this country still have what it takes to battle the national debt?
America is a great nation, arguably the greatest in the history of mankind, but we're not as great as we think we are. We face serious sustainability challenges at all levels of government. In my view, the decisions that are made or that fail to be made in the next 3 to 5 years will largely determine whether America's future is better than its past. The Comeback America initiative is dedicated to promoting fiscal responsibility and sustainability at the federal, state, and local level. Those that want to end up helping us achieve success should go to our website at tcaii.org and look under the What You Can Do section, and that will provide them specific things that they can do in order to help make sure that we're successful.
Comeback America's David Walker, thanks for bringing us up to date.
Thanks, Becky.